Like it. Hello? Hello? Is that the issue? Like it. Hello? Hello? Oh, that was the issue. Is that the issue?
What was the issue?
Yeah, it was like a. Hello? Hello? Oh, that was the issue. Yeah, it was muted. Yeah, it was like a.
You were muted?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Dude, this whole time there was like an entire like game footage that I played that just wasn't like I mean it's there but like you can't hear me talk. Yeah, Samsung, we just
Jabril's
yeah,
viewers, if you want to hear him talk, come to my channel.
yeah, go to Jablinky's channel. You can hear my voice. You can see what he did. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to bed. If you want to watch,
Hold up. You guys, are you gonna watch this shit with me?
how do I watch it though while recording?
You have to end your stream to watch it.
Don't worry, he barely. He said you stink. He barely talks throughout the whole thing. Don't worry. You can hear my voice mostly. You hear me like get into a fight with like a bunch of. Just check it out. You could either check out my stream, but there's nobody talking, so you could check out the previous video, or you can
Or you
check
can
out
check out mine where we
like he
have our
was.
voices.
You can check out Jackson where you can hear him, like you can hear me talk, but either way, whatever is preferential. Because I have to go to bed. 'Cause it's like almost 12 a.m. right here. So. Where are you in Samsung? This is a good morning, because like where I am, I need to go to bed.
Are you gonna watch my thing?
How am I gonna watch it while recording?
You can't watch it while recording. You can't do a share play.
I mean, Pennsylvania, it's Eastern time, right?
Yeah, we're in EST.
Yeah, is it not 11:36? She's just
Yeah,
like
it's 11,
she was like asleep the
11:36.
whole time, and then she wakes up at like 11. Like, okay,
Okay,
good.
gotcha.
It's like that's morning for me. Yeah, it's the same time as us. Pennsylvania is the same time as us. Hey, the S&P 500 is up now. The Dow Jones is up, and the Nasdaq is up. Hooray! Trump added exemptions for smartphones, computers, and other electronics. And now he's adding exemptions to those tariffs. So now the stock market is temporarily up until it crashes. Okay.
Wait, is that girl from Pennsylvania and she says it's morning?
Yeah.
Is she kind of an extra chromosome or something?
Don't insult my subscribers, my viewers.
But I'll insult my subscribers. What do you mean? I don't care.
Only I get to insult my subscribers. You can't insult mine. Yeah, but no, I don't use social media. I'm not into that stuff. Social media is bad voodoo. It's bad juju. Bad for the brain. What a white supremacy. What?
What, did she say white supremacy or
She said,
something? What the fuck?
what a white supremacy. Oh, because she's talking about you.
Oh, what a white supremacist?
I
How
was
am I a
like,
white supremacist?
I was like,
Hell! No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, he likes Elon Musk. He likes Donald Trump. You
Yeah, I
big,
definitely do. I don't totally, if you go to my past streams, dog on them.
no, no, no. Big, big lover. When Elon did that salute, he was like, "Ihal!" He discovered his high school self again.
Yeah, I started sucking off Elon because he's the smartest person in the universe.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, you're Bro, every interview you watch of that guy, he's like the biggest fucking idiot in the world. I'm like, how the fuck
Bro,
he
I
succeeded?
can't stand him, bro. I can't. Even before like his
But
fucking big stage, like how he is now, I fucking didn't like him.
there are
I don't
videos,
like his company.
yeah.
I don't
It,
like him. I don't
it,
like anything he
yeah.
does.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the politics too, because like there's videos of us in 2021. They are just deleted because of Twitch, but we made videos shitting on Elon Musk when we were playing like The Forest and shit. Or we were playing like other games like a Cold War. Like we were shitting on it because I remember I was the one who introduced you. Like I told you like Elon stole the company. Remember when we
Yeah,
like the
he
Martin
stole
Because
that company.
yeah,
He
that was
stole every company. What are you talking about? Every company he has a hand in, he stole. Twitter, he
PayPal,
stole.
SpaceX,
Fucking.
Tesla. Yeah. The only company he created was Zip22, and that was a failure. It was a failed company. Which, to be fair, that's how it's a startup. So, I mean, what do you expect? But still, like, but like the thing is, when I hear like Jeff Bezos, yeah, I was trolling. Yeah, that's what me and Jackson were doing. Well, like, Jackson started trolling in the end, but yeah, we were kind of trolling. But like,
I
anyways,
trolled a lot more than him, that's for sure.
yeah. But like, anyways, like when I hear people like Jeff
Not gonna
Bezos,
lie, like as soon as you did the Doctor Strange portal and ranked and trolled, I'm like, oh, alright, bet. I'm gonna switch to my trolling mode, and it just stayed.
yeah, I thought there was three. Yeah, Juan or Jambi, like the he just Jambi was here, but he just left. So kind of rage quit. Juan,
He
he
left?
yeah,
No,
Jambi.
Jumpy's still in the party.
Oh, okay. I was checking the Marvel. Oh yeah, he's in here, but he's muted. It's on the PS5. The race.
Juan hasn't played with us, I think, 2 weeks. He hasn't
The
played with us in
racist,
two
the white
weeks.
supremacist, and there's okay. So Jambi is racist. Oh yeah, Juan is yeah, because Juan is a racist guy. Yeah,
I
he's
was
a
gonna
racist.
say, like, is she talking about Juan? Because he's the most racist one.
He took that from because back in the high school, he was chill.
He literally got that from me.
Juan was such a chill guy back in the day, and then I don't know what happened in 2020. He just became like an anti-furry guy,
He
and just
turned
like
into me when I was in high school.
yeah, but a more extreme version of it. Remember when his brother said, "I support genocide"? I laughed my ass when he said that on stream. Was that when we were playing Uno?
No, that was when we were playing Gang Beasts.
No, no, I think it was when we were playing the GTA. We were playing
Oh, the
the
sumo.
yeah, sumo, yeah.
It was either that or Gang Beasts. Either
Yeah, and
or.
he said in the background, "I support genocide." I was like fucking laughing my ass. I was like, bro, thank God we're not famous because holy shit, we would have been canceled. Those Palestinian
We really
supporters.
would have been.
That shit made me laugh. But we need a game where like we could all play together again. We haven't like the boys haven't played together in a long time.
EA 6 is coming out soon.
Yeah, hopefully, unless it doesn't get delayed, because the
Look, I really think the online's gonna come out at the same time as the story.
no, it's gonna
I'm
come out
not even
after it's
shitting
gonna
you.
come out a month after the story.
Look, I really think that it's gonna just come out with the story
Oh,
because what makes Rockstar their money right now? What
bro,
makes Rockstar their money?
online games right now.
GTA Online
Yeah, but they
specifically.
yeah.
That still earns them at least $1 billion
Oh,
a
but it doesn't
year,
make
by
any
the way.
sense because they can release this story mode. People have enough time to play the story mode. People will buy the shit out of that game. It'll be the
Yeah,
most sold
but
game.
what you
No,
gotta
no, it'll be no,
understand, you
no.
gotta
It'll be the most. No, no, no.
understand.
It'll be the most sold game in history. And then after a month, they have GTA Online. So those who already have it, they have GTA Online. Those who want GTA 6, they buy that and they make more extra money from GTA Online. Like it makes no sense to release online at the same time
That
because
is
then it doesn't
true.
give
You're
players.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
Thinking of that, they would earn more money by doing that.
yeah.
But I don't trust companies that much anymore. They're usually greedy and want to get the most money as much as possible.
When
So
GTA
like I
Online
think
6 when GTA 6 Online comes out, it's gonna be very shitty in many ways because they're gonna like that's what happened to
one, it's
GTA
gonna have a
5.
shit ton of bugs. Let's be
Yeah,
real. Like
yeah,
there's
yeah,
no Rockstar game. Like when GTA 5 came out, it took them at least 5 years, and they still haven't even fixed it. Let's be real. It's fucking 15 years later.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
God
but
mode, bro.
yeah,
God mode still exists.
yeah, yeah, but to be fair, that's not like five. It didn't take 5 years for the game to get good. It was only like a year, or not even a few months for it to
No,
get
I'm
good.
talking about like 5 years for them to patch the littlest thing of like remember the buildings where you could get into and then
Yeah, but that
nobody
was
can
the
kill
best
you.
part,
It
though.
took them 5 years to patch that.
Yeah, but that was the best part, though. That's what I liked about the GTA games. I liked when it was just like, you can get to secret areas, like that. When they got rid of that shit, it made it more boring.
We literally don't even play GTA anymore that much because it's kind of boring right now. We're waiting for GTA 6.
Yeah, because I want them to have the glitches. 'Cause that's what makes the game fun. Like we're not playing the game because it's gonna be amazing quality. We're gonna be playing the game because that's gonna be the best game to troll and do stupid shit with. We're gonna have our own
hmm
Vanoss gaming moments.
By the way, I hope you know I am going to be critical during the story mode when I'm playing it on my channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing the story mode too. I'll be like playing that game until I
We
complete
got a
it.
solo. I'm be real with you. We solo stream the single player.
Yeah,
I'll be doing mine during the day. You'll be doing yours at night.
or we do it at the same time.
I usually wake up at like 8 a.m. and then I can start streaming right away.
That's gonna be the only game I play. Like I'm gonna be trying to play every day, whether I come back from work or whether I come back from
Especially
the
if it's
gym.
fucking $100, which I guarantee is probably gonna be.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna make them greedy. I think it's gonna be $70. I think it might be 70.
No, I think it's gonna be 100.
No, 70. It's gonna be like Black Ops 3 market price. Well,
Look,
here's the thing.
look, Nintendo is already charging $80 to $90 for their games.
Oh, yeah, but that's Nintendo. Nintendo's a retarded company. I mean, look at them
Yeah,
right now.
but they are setting a precedent for the other companies that they could probably follow to increase
The only reason
prices.
the only reason why GTA 6 would sell $100 was simply because of the inflation that might be caused by either tariffs or some other factors. Like that'd be the only reason, but it's not gonna be because Rockstar is gonna be that greedy. I think Rockstar is still gonna be greedy, but it's gonna be $70. So
You think it's gonna be seven? I think it's gonna be either 80, 90, or 100.
it could be 80, but I think it's gonna be 70. That's my bet.
My bet is 80, 90, or 100.
They could
Like I
sell
just,
it. Like to be honest with you, they could sell it 100. They would still make money. So I mean,
they
it makes
people
sense.
will still buy that bitch because
The,
I already know I will still buy it.
there's a high demand, very, very, very high demand for that product. When there's a super high demand, you raise prices. When there's low demand, you lower prices. So that's
It's
just how it
just
is.
like GTA 6 has been high demand for the past 10 years.
Every GTA game's been high demand since GTA 3. It's always been high demand. GTA 3,
But
GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas.
that one specifically is extra high demand, more than the rest.
I think it costs like how much money did GTA 6 cost? Like billions of dollars? Did it not?
Most likely, because do you not see their game engine?
Yeah.
Like, did you not see the
But they still get money,
trailer?
you know that, right?
Yeah, they still got money, of course, from the GTA Online. But what I'm saying, like, how much it cost GTA 6 when they made it? Like, how
No,
many?
it costs a lot. It costs a
Bro,
lot.
like billions of dollars. Because game engines are not cheap, by the way. Like, game engines are not cheap at all. It
Yeah,
takes
yeah, but
billions of dollars to make a
no, no, no,
game
no, no. Most
engine.
games take millions of dollars. They're not billions of dollars. The GTA is
Well,
a
yeah,
unique
millions of dollars for a game engine, but GTA 6
six.
in particular, they have their own game engine. Like nobody else can use their graphics but them too. So I guarantee you that game engine cost them at least $1 billion.
Once they release their second trailer, I'm gonna invest some money in the stocks of TA. That's the company that owns Rockstar, because their stocks are gonna be
Why don't you
boom
do it
boom
right
soon.
now?
Oh, well, I don't know. There's a thing called
Oh yeah,
tariffs.
because stock market
Yeah,
crash.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the things are. Someone came along like a wrecking ball and made things unpredictable.
He's totally not an orange Cheeto.
So right now I have stocks back again. in my Nvidia, Apple, and Amazon stocks. So, but I'm not putting too much money as I used to, but I have to invest at some point because it's like I can't just have money in my savings account because it's like you have to accumulate wealth because if you just keep all your money in your savings, like that's a stupid way of investing. You have to have like money in your 401k if you have a job that pays for 401k, or if you have like a stocks, you invest it so you can get more money in the long run. That's why Asmongold, the streamer Asmongold.
Yeah, he looks like a homeless dude, but not gonna lie, I
No,
would too if I was him.
you know what he looks like? He looks like the less charismatic cousin or twin brother of Charlie. Like that's what he looks
I
like.
know, bro. I swear to God, every time I see him, I'm like, this is like Hobo Charlie right here.
Hobo Charlie. Yeah. Like Asmongold gives the most retarded political takes I've ever seen. Even like maybe no, Hassan's worse. I think Hassan will always be the worst. But like like he's like the Hassan Abi of the right on streaming, I guess, on Twitch. Like Asmongold, he was like when the Trump did the tariffs, he was saying, "Oh, it's only rich people who get affected by tariffs." Him and his followers were saying that. I'm like, bro, 50% of Americans are invested in the stock market. There's like 165 million people. We have 330 million people in the country. You have 165 million people who are invested. That's not like that's not just the 1%. Like, and he's saying like, "Oh, everybody's getting affected." Like, bro, the rich are getting affected. The Asmongold's fan base are like the most retarded fan base ever. Like worse than Hassan or Destiny's fan base. Actually, I wouldn't say Destiny doesn't have a retarded fan base. I'd say they're okay-ish. It's just that some of Destiny's fans are cringy for me. But I guess they're preferable than most political uh, groups. Like the DGGers are better than I guess Hassan or Asmongold. But just if you want to be like retarded, go listen to Asmongold. He's the top political streamer right now. He surpassed
Are
Hassan,
you
and now
kidding me?
yeah, Hassan got mad. Hassan because he used to be the top political streamer on Twitch, and now Asmongold replaced Hassan. So Hassan is like throwing a gripe. He's like, "Oh, you replaced me." It's like, yeah, because the left is dead. Left wingers are fucking retarded. Nobody wants to watch left wing shit anymore. The woke stuff died. It died like a dog. And also because I think Ethan when he exposed Hassan for like being an actual extreme commie and terrorist supporter, I think that really tanked Hassan. That really destroyed Hassan's reputation. Because Destiny was like preaching for years, exposing Hassan for what he was, but like nobody listened because everybody hates Destiny. But like when Ethan exposed Hassan, who was like had a former podcast with Hassan after Hassan eventually backstabbed him and started, calling him a Jew Israeli sympathizer because his wife is Israeli and he's a Jew and whatever. It's like, like Ethan exposed Hassan for what he was, and it's like, but now you got Asmongold who like literally cucks for like Trump. Like no matter what Trump does, like he'll just cuck for Trump, and it's so pathetic.
I'm waiting for Jabril to start Zombie, but he's been streaming.
Oh, you want me to leave?
I've been waiting in like the fucking what's it what's it call it? Fucking viewer. The fucking replay screen. There you go. The replay thing.
You have Kevin O'Leary. You know who Kevin O'Leary is? The Shark
No,
Tank guy.
I don't even know. Well,
Uh,
Kevin. Oh, a Shark
yeah,
Tank?
yeah, yeah.
Maybe. Is he the bald dude?
Yep. He looks like
Okay,
Dr.
then I
Phil.
do know. Yeah.
But this guy, he's saying that Trump, because he's a retard, so he doesn't know anything about economics. So I guess he's just a finance, and that's it. Like he's saying that Trump should put that 1,000% tariff is not enough on China. He should put a higher tariff. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, at this point, you're just dealing with abstract numbers. I'm like, well, what does even 1,000% tariff mean? What does that
Hmm.
even mean?
That
You
means
know,
we're reaching GTA times.
1 million
Where you
percent
spend the
tariff. Like, what the fuck
yep
would that mean exactly?
on the penguins.
Yeah, on the thing, yeah. He hasn't lifted those, by the way. Those tariffs are still into effect on the fucking McDonald's island. They're still kept on the McDonald's island, so I don't know when he's gonna repeal that shit. Like, I don't know who in his fucking team, they're like, oh, let's tariff these random islands, and these islands have been ripping us off. We've been buying from the penguins, and they haven't given us anything in return.
No, the trade deficit's too much.
Yeah, apparently that's very important. My trade deficit with Walmart is so high. I need to go back to Walmart and get my money back.
Yeah.
Been getting ripped off. Like, dude, when you hear him speak in the fucking about speeches, he literally doesn't know what a trade deficit is. The way he talks about it, he thinks it's like it's a debt. He thinks it's like the national deficit, the deficit that, like we spend more than what we earn. Like he thinks it's that kind of
You know
deficit.
the one that he was the most highest spending in all of U.S.
Presidents, yeah.
president's history. So
Yeah.
like, why is he complaining when he fucking caused it?
He didn't cause it. He exacerbated it. Obama, Bush also played a role as well.
Yeah, I know, but like, he was the highest spending one. That must mean for something.
Yeah. He usually says, "Oh, because we weren't in COVID," but he was doing it before COVID. Even before COVID, he was doing massive spending before and without collecting revenue. And it's like, but he's talking about the balancing the trade deficit, and it's like, who the fuck? Like he's like he wants to balance the trade deficit with like Madagascar and Tanzania and fuck. It's like, oh wow, those are countries we need to make sure that we have a surplus with. Yes, these broke ass countries that could barely afford shit. Yeah, Somalia,
Yeah,
you need to pay your
the
fair share.
great nation of Madagascar is screwing.
Madagascar has the highest rate of bubonic plague in the world.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants them to pay up front. It's like they don't even have vaccines or antibiotics to fucking cure their diseases, and you expect them to fucking buy more shit. And for countries that were, um,
For a businessman, he isn't really doing much of a businessman thing.
his entire career, just like
You
Elon
know how
Musk
he
has been
calls
spying.
himself a businessman? That's a fucking lie.
Yeah, like Elon, he's been a fraud his entire life. Like, like say whatever you want about Jeff Bezos. When I hear Bezos speak, like that guy knows what he's talking about. He sounds like a very smart, intelligent guy who's like,
You
I
know
can
why?
tell.
Because Jeff Bezos made his company
Yeah,
from the
he
ground
founded it.
up.
Yeah, along with his wife, his girl. He was his girlfriend at the
He
time.
didn't
Him and his.
steal his
Yeah,
company or get daddy's $1 million dick in his mouth to start
yeah.
up.
No, Jeff Bezos was upper middle class. He wasn't like poor, like he was,
No,
but
but
like
he started his company from his fucking garage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. But what I'm saying is like Jeff Bezos knows how to conduct business. He knows how
Yeah,
to like
he didn't have. He also didn't have a $1 million head start on everybody else.
yeah. Also, his company went bankrupt first time when the 2000 recession, not bankrupt, but it had the significant dwindle in its wealth in 2000 when he had the dot-com boom. But instead of
Hmm.
giving up, he kept going. And guess what? If you invest in Amazon in
Now
2000,
Amazon is fucking one of
one of
the
the top companies, it's like I think number four. Let me check my stocks right now. But if
bro.
you
Like
invest,
Amazon is literally like has a stranglehold on just about all companies that has to deal with retail, food, all that supermarkets. Yeah, Amazon has a stronghold on
It's
their
number
ass.
four. It's number four in the stock market. It has trillions of dollars net worth. I think it's $3 trillion, 3.557 trillion dollars. So
And it's only gonna keep growing.
yeah.
Because
So like
literally everybody uses Amazon, and the more people use Amazon, the more these supermarkets and shit are gonna get shut down.
yeah. But anyways, when I hear Jeff Bezos speak, or when I hear like Warren Buffett speak, like I can tell these guys know what they're talking about when it comes to conducting business. And you can tell they're good businessmen because they don't stick their heads too deep into politics. They only like to be behind the scenes because that's how a smart businessman does it. Well, Elon Musk is like, "Hey, I'm the center of attention. Come on,
Same
guys!"
with
Like,
Trump, dude.
yeah, it's like, bruh, like, like if they cared about money, they would have kept their fucking heads down and just made a few donations to politicians and then stay in the back line. But instead, like that's what Jeff Bezos does because he's smart, right? But like fucking Trump and Elon are like they want to be the center of attention. They want the clout and all that shit. So Elon's always been attention seeking. So for all the viewers who are watching, like, oh, well, you hate Elon because he's right wing. No, I don't hate Elon only because he's right wing. I hated Elon before he made that shift.
To hold
Before,
up to your viewers, and if my viewers go over there to watch it, we are not on any side.
yeah,
We
we
are
don't.
not on any side. We criticize both sides just as much.
It's just the issue right now is the left don't have the power. They
You can
lost
ask
it.
Jabril
Yeah,
about when Biden was in office. How many times did I complain about his DIE shit?
yeah,
I complained like almost every week to you, right? I
yeah.
said this shit's fucking annoying.
But to be fair, people might like respond back,
But
oh, that's excessive.
that's the only thing I complain about Biden for.
No, no, but that's the
Literally, that
thing.
was the only thing I complained about him.
But for me, like what I would complain about Biden, things I had issues with was like his student loan forgiveness because it was like number one, most of the people who are getting student loan forgiveness are going to be like getting wealthy jobs and be making six figures a year. So it's like, why the fuck should you forgive a loan for these people who are guaranteed to succeed? Like,
Oh, it
you
wasn't
know,
even like the poor people.
it was towards everyone, regardless of class. It's like
Oh,
it should be towards poor people specifically. Maybe then I would be in support of it. But if it's towards like anybody, regardless of class, I think it's like,
yeah. I didn't mind that because I know how fucking stressful student loan debt could be. So I didn't really mind that. The only thing that really irked my nerves is the DIE, but then Trump's over here fucking making me irk my nerves when he's fucking making everything skyrocket.
yeah, but the issue like the IE people might say is like that's not like that doesn't really affect your life. Like that's not a major criticism. Like for me, for
Yeah, the
Biden,
DIE didn't affect me at all. You know what is affecting me? What this fucking orange man is doing right now.
yeah. My criticism of Biden, like the student loan, I'm not a big fan of the student loan. I think they were cringe for me, and I don't think they didn't help him at all because young people are useless as voters, so fuck them. And then another issue I had was I'm trying to think. There was the some of the
You know
BBB when
what
there's
Kamala should have done?
what
She should have went on Aiden Ross's stream. That would have helped
yeah,
her.
yeah. I think like Biden like he proposed like some like rent control which Obama would adopt. This was during the end of his administration. He didn't get it passed or anything, but he proposed like a rent control plan to lower the cost of living. And I'm not a big fan of rent control. I'm not a big fan of price controls in general because I think price controls like destroy incentives for more growth in the market. Like let's say if I price control like apartments or houses, it incentivizes landlords or house owners to not build or invest more in real estate because now they're getting they don't make profit out of it because the government is coming up with arbitrary numbers for what they ought to profit. So
Well,
there's less.
I wouldn't mind that because we still need a fucking place
Yeah, but the
of
way
our
you would do
own.
yeah, but the way you would do it is a way that actually increases the supply, not a way that limits the supply. Because the issue is with rent control is, let's say if I rent control an apartment like in the cities or whatever, and I tell them that this is the price you have to set, and if you go high, then you cannot do this. It's illegal, whatever the fuck, right? The landlord is A, not going to invest in new properties. He's not going to build new apartments. And B, he's not going to maintain the apartment building as well or have an incentive to maintain it because there's no money or profit. The profit's very little that he's making. Well, if you give the landlord the chance to, decide the prices on their own, they're able to invest more in maintaining the apartment, and B, they're able to expand more. The issue we have with our country is we have a limited supply of housing and apartments, and the reason why we have that is because we have districts where you have like people who have houses or apartments, and houses mainly, homeowners who want to lower the cost of who want to increase the cost of their real estate so they can sell it at a higher price. And if you increase the supply of housing, the prices of their real estate would go down. So as a consequence, homeowners, these are usually middle class, upper middle class people who live in the suburbs, they block the legislation for more supply of housing from being built. And as a consequence, we have a limited supply of it available. So if we had less of these homeowners blocking, or we had less people in these districts having representation, we would be able to build more houses and more apartments. So what the government needs to do is just hire contractors and build more and more and more houses and more apartments, because that's what they do in Japan. And you would have a very like high population of housing. But the issue is that we have a limited supply. So it's a supply issue that we have. That's what needs to be fixed. But the problem is like what Biden and Kamala were proposing were like these rent control shit, and rent control would just not solve it. And what rent
They
control
should
would,
have been building shit then instead
yeah,
of rent controlling.
yeah, but Biden and Harris, they don't have the power to do that. These districts have to be like done by like, they have to be done by like
Mayors
local,
and all that.
yeah, mayors, governors, and the mayors and governors. Guess who votes for them? The people in these suburban areas. So, like, if they want to lose their electoral votes, I mean, hey, have at it. But like, there's no real easy solution, because the people who are the problem are the people themselves. The American people are the problem, and that's why we need to strip away democracy, because democracy sucks. That's my that's my view. So people can tell I'm not a Democrat because I don't support democracy. I support a system where only the educated vote and the non-educated, they don't vote. They have no rights because you're fucking retarded.
Because look at what happened.
Exactly. They vote for stupid shit. You have stupid people on the left and the right who destroy our world, destroy the politics, destroy this country. They're a parasite to the world. So it's just like, but there are like things about Biden and Harris like I didn't like, but it's just like I guess the criticisms are lower compared to Trump, because Trump is just like he's his own kind of guy. He just does things. But
Bro, I
also,
don't know how they think it's you, bro. I literally don't know how they think it was you when you were dead. And it
oh yeah,
shows you were dead in the middle of the area.
the Jeff thing, yeah, yeah.
That's
Well,
some
because
bullshit.
yeah, I said you're either blind or you're retarded. Like I literally said that to them, because that's like,
I can't believe that they thought it was you still, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious. And it kind of foreshadowed because earlier I was trying to blame it on you too, but those people were smart as well, and they know it was Loki.
yeah,
I was actually being lore accurate Loki, was I not? I was causing mischief.
yeah, they can't hear me. Oh, well, I guess you get see, look at the bright side. You get a quiet footage and you get a non-quiet footage. So if someone who wants like a non commentary, you have my channel, and then someone who wants commentary, you have Jackson's channel. You have Jablinky's channel. So that's the way, two sides of seeing it. But anyways, the political stuff. If we're criticizing the right wing more, I mean that's because one, the right wing, from what I can observe, is more crazy these days than the left right now. So it's not an equal playing
Literally, the
field.
only thing the left has done that irked my nerves is the stupid DEI and
Israel
changing
Palestine.
my changing my goddamn Johnny Storm character to be less womanizing because it's not modern.
Some
Get
guy
that
who's like
fucking shit out of here,
some
bro.
guy who's like some guys like look at like really, bro, that's what you care about. It's like,
Dead
it's like,
on, bro. That's all like that's what I care about right now, except for fucking Trump shit. You know I care about that a lot more.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's
But
there's still shit like I don't want my characters brought into a modern area because guess what? I fucking sat there and liked the character for how they were.
yeah, But the issue I have is like number one, the right wing has gone way too cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and number two is that the left has no power. So why am I going to pick on a
Bro,
dog? Like like why am I going to pick on a rabid dog
the
that got ran
left,
over by two trucks?
the left
Like,
may be fucking crazy with all the trans shit and all that, but they're not as crazy as fucking the cult motherfucking worshipping right.
no, they are crazy. They're just as crazy. The issue is they don't have the power. That's the issue. They don't have the. If they have the power, then they will be
From
just
what
as
I
crazy.
seen, from what I see, the fucking whatchamacallit, the fucking right is a lot more crazy, bro.
No, they're a lot more culty because they have their daddy. But the craziness, the left wing are just as crazy as the right wingers. It's just they don't have power. The left they are like they don't have the desire to achieve power. They just have the desire to critique power and stay in the background and like jerk off and that's it. Like the left doesn't have the ambition of like taking over government yet, at least. We'll see in the future. Maybe that might happen. But like the right wing has been more ambitious with actually doing shit. The left has just been like sitting in the background and complaining and that's it. But if the left had power, they would be really they would lock up people for not addressing them by their right pronouns or gender identities or whatever the fuck. Like if they had the power, they would do it. So don't be fooled by it. It's not that the left is better than the right. It's just that they don't have the power right now. So that's the only reason. I mean, if we had Hassan, who's like a commie, literally a communist, like he would send us to the re-education camps, whatever the fuck. Ugh. I missed it when it was just liberals and conservatives, but now it's like you have far right and far left since people have polluted the environment. What time is 12:11? Anyways,
Right now, I kind of exited out of Marvel Rivals, so you don't have to end your stream. I'll grab that video. I'll grab that little 1 minute video tomorrow, and then throw it into the editor while I'm
that
editing the
shit was
video when
fun.
I need to.
That shit was funny as fuck. The fucking they were blaming me. I was like, okay, you want to bet
I
one?
cannot believe that still, bro. I cannot believe I was lore accurate low key for once.
Okay, I'm just saying the mic quality if it's good. That way the
Did you already end stream or are you still going?
I'm still going. I've been talking more.
Damn. I like how this first my stream starts off with me talking about Piper Perry Air.
Yeah. See, mine was silent, so those who they don't get to hear that part. But if you go to Jiblicky's stream, you get to see a interesting topic that was being discussed. Let's just say.
By the way, I'm gonna put that in my video too. I'm gonna put that conversation in my video.
Uh, that's up to you, man. I'm
And I'm
just
gonna put a
saying,
picture of her. I'm gonna put a picture of her
if you get
on there too,
yeah, put
so
it,
everybody knows what I'm talking about.
yeah, you get judged, don't blame, don't blame me.
They can judge me all they want. She is hot as fuck.
Your eyes. If you just spit them they, like it shows your name, and it's like, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, oh, it shows my name.
No, it showed my name when I killed them.
Oh, okay,
I
never mind.
think
That's when I'm
I
sorry, I'm
think
stupid. That's
I
the
think
enemy
they
team.
I think
That's
they thought it was you because you died around the same time I killed everyone. So
no,
you were dead at the same time they were, and they were like, "It was a Jeff. It was a Jeff. It was
no,
a
no, no.
Jeff." They
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know
no, no,
that
no,
Loki
no,
could.
no.
Remember how I was typing in the chat? Mystique's not in the game. There's no cloning in the game yet. I'm talking about the fucking X-Men
Bro.
character.
No, no, but the yeah, because what happened like, no, I was watching the when I killed the enemies, but yeah, they're just retarded. That's it.
They're fucking stupid, bro. How did they not check the top and see fucking Jiblickyroadkill with a Loki icon killed them? And even that, Jabril. If it showed the
You know,
Jeff
it's fun.
icon,
I
if it
died.
hold up, it showed the Jeff. If it showed the Jeff icon, it would be different from yours because I am a Lord Jeff. It would still show the Lord icon for me,
Yeah, explain this to me.
but yours is not a Lord icon.
Explain this. How did I kill them when I died before they died?
Exactly,
What?
exactly.
What?
I pointed that out
I got
earlier. I
killed by a
think you,
mantis. I got killed by a
bro,
fucking
you
mantis.
were already. That's why I said you were already dead, and they probably thought it was you. But you died before that, and they still thought it was you.
No, no, but what's funny is that they were still in your belly, and it shows in
You
the
were
fucking top
dead.
right.
You were still
No,
dead
no, I died not before
while
you
I
took
was.
them. It was
Oh,
when you already had them in your belly. They were already in your belly. They could not see there was another that mind. It's so retarded.
they couldn't see that a Jeff died.
And then Jambi was by himself. Jambi was alone.
And yeah, like a zombie get on the mic at that moment. Like, really, bro? You took the entire team. Zombie was left all alone. I'm pretty sure we made Zombie social battery run out pretty quick with our trolling.
He just took those fuckers. You single-handedly are the reason why we lost. That's what made it funny.
Well, we could
Well,
have won
actually,
at the end
yeah,
until
yeah.
you fucking said, you know
Well,
what, you don't want to
well,
apologize,
no, no.
but
Well, listen, for context, okay, that they were not showing respect at all. They were being very.
they were constantly saying report you, and then I was acting like I didn't know you. By the way, I was
I
just
was
in
getting
there
banned no
acting
matter
like I
what.
didn't know
I was
you.
getting banned no matter what, literally. So, you know,
You were getting reported, not banned.
yeah. So if I'm getting reported either way, I might as well go out with a bang and not be a cuck about it. You know, it's like that was just my mindset about it.
How did it feel whenever I literally went on the mic and was acting like I didn't know you, and then I kept blaming you. That shit fucking sold the
Yeah,
performance, bro. That sold the performance of
my mic,
them thinking it was you.
my, my mic could be heard. My mic could be heard. Dude, that is so fucking retarded, bro. They can, in my video, you can hear them talk, but you can't hear me talk when I jump in the game chat. He said I'm recording on a stupid TikTok. It's like, no, he was wrong on every guess he made, literally. Like every guess he made, his deductive reasoning skills was
Me and you,
retarded.
I have a TikTok account, but I don't have the fucking app, bro. I go on the website for my YouTube channel. You want to know something about that? I've only been on the website one time, and that was over a year ago.
You could do YouTube shorts on this. You could do YouTube shorts
Literally,
on the
like
website.
I started doing YouTube Shorts instead of TikTok. I only did TikTok because I thought I would get views, but I got no views there. So you know what I did? Never went on the fucking website again.
YouTube Shorts is more convenient too.
And fucking so they were completely wrong, bro. We don't use TikTok at all, literally.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Good
Oh,
night.
you are?